And welcome to the Kia World Extreme Games in Shanghai, China.
During the women's speed climbing final, we had rain, so essentially it was rained out. So the way we get our gold, silver, and bronze, we go back to the seeding and their times up the wall. Josh, take it away, because this was our third place finisher, Anna Segonova.
That's Anna Segonova from Russia, a fierce competitor all of the last 3 years, always in the running for medals, and just really solid this year, powering through the blue dyno and almost losing it there as she goes across the traverse. During the practice, you can see all that tape on her fingers. She's got some pretty big cuts on her hands because she's been climbing and trying so hard. And a really nice finish, putting in the third fastest time of the day and our bronze medal winner.
So congratulations goes out to her. And then Tamara Kutsanova, she would take the silver based on her speed up the wall.
Yeah, and Tamara, a fierce competitor, last year's winner, 5th place the year before that. And just look how fluid she is moving through these moves. And always a little bit of style from Tamara with the rainbow leggings, and against last year's 2nd place finisher, silver medal winner, Tita Supita from Indonesia. But you can just see Tamara just really had it down a little bit faster, skipping some of those holds on the right and going straight up through the left before she takes the fall to win the silver medal.
Tamara Kutsanova, as Josh mentioned, does take the silver medal. Congratulations to Tamara, which brings us to Aliana Gadamakina, and she would win the gold based on her speed up the wall.
That's right. Aliana, just from the beginning, really solid on the route, both in the practice and the seeding, and look at how quickly she moves through these sections. Dynoing to the blue hold, little bit of missing control, and then she gets it back really fast. And I want you to watch as she climbs up through the purple triangle, the flexibility in her right foot, how she puts it up like that and pulls her body up high before hitting the touchpad.
So congratulations to our gold medal winner.
Put your hands together for Anna Segonova! And your silver medalist from Kazakhstan, Tamara Kutsanova! For Alina Gadamakina! The wall was very difficult, but you all made it look easy. Let's hear it for all of our speed climbers one more time.
Join us after the break for more action from the Kia World Extreme Games.
Sixteen climbers in all will attack this daunting wall. Men's speed climbing finals right here at the Kia World Extreme Games. He's only a young man out of Russia, but all of a sudden he is turning everybody's attention to the speed climbing wall when he gets set to go up. Sergei Luzhetsna takes on Chen Fengel.
That's right. Sergei Luzhetsky, a past World Youth 2nd place for the last 3 years. He was a fierce competitor as a youth. This is his 1st year in the adult competitions, and he just absolutely destroyed everybody this morning.
But your thoughts as he goes up, because he is extremely quick.
He's really quick, just like everyone, and you see how explosive he is through the green. Watch how quickly he moves through the blue. And then he's the only guy who has climbed the route like this, pushing straight off the blue, skipping all of the holds out to the left and going straight to the purple triangle. None of the other climbers have been able to do that in the morning.
How? I'm wondering if he hit the buzzer. That'd be interesting to see.
I'm pretty sure he stopped it.
Okay, they're saying yes, he did. But boy, was that close. Tatana Rakshanat will take on Kai Bulin.
Tatsanat Raksashat from Thailand was 5th last year. He's gotten faster and faster with every single run. And both of these guys had almost identical times this morning, qualifying 8th and 9th.
First person to touch the touchpad at the very top will win and move on. We have 16 climbers in all. We'll narrow it down to 2 in the final.
Now you can watch Taksana also is the only one to use a specific technique moving through the green hold. He's going to have to catch up a little. But you can see the power in these guys after they hit that big blue hold, immediately moving to the second blue hold. That requires a tremendous amount of strength. He's going to have to put in a lot of effort too. Oh. And you can see Rishat finishing first. They're pretty close moving into the final yellow hold, but Rishat just takes it away with a really explosive finish.
Budza Yulianto taking on Amir Minorlatov. And when you look at these two climbers, is this a unique race, and if so, why?
Yulianto is a veteran. He was third last year. On the same time, Amir has just been getting faster and faster. This is his third year in a row in this event, and he turned in a great performance this morning.
Budza on your left and Amir is on your right. Amir looks a little quicker right here.
You can see Yulianto's actually got a slight edge. He's going to head over the green hold into the blue dyno. And now it's neck and neck. It's going to be all about who can explode through these final moves. And look at Yulianto take back that lead right there, and he's going to get it.
Yulianto with the win. That was one of the closest ones we've seen so far.
Yulianto with a sub 21 seconds. That's only the second person to go that fast today.
Representing Indonesia will be Rindi Sufri Yanto. From China, Zhang Ning.
Indonesia versus China is a classic battle each time. The Chinese are a little bit more technical. The Indonesians a little bit more explosive. This is going to be a tight race. Sufrianto is a fierce competitor, and Zhang Ning falls. So now Sufrianto can kind of take it easy. He's still going to try and get a fast time and work out the moves.
What happened with the fall, you think?
Just looks like nerves, jumping up. Those holds are pretty good, but at the same time, it's not a sure thing. They really have to balance speed, but also making sure that they're making the moves. Sufrianto advancing to the next round. He's excited.
And he didn't need to worry about his time. We'll see again the slip there.
Join us after the break for more action from the Kia World Extreme Games.
Two years ago, he won a gold medal here at the Kia World Extreme Games. Sergei Tsitsinitsyn from Russia taking on Ari Winota. Sinitsyn on your left, Winota on your right. And you say he should win this. We'll find out right now as he quickly goes up.
Pretty neck and neck right now.
I was going to say that.
But watch Sergei explode through the green hold. Watch how fast he moves through the blues, directly to the next blue and across the traverse. That's where he makes up all of his time.
Gotta be careful not to have a slip, because we've already seen a slip earlier. He's going to go up and touch the touchpad right there. So Sergei will move on.
It's so explosive at the top, and I think that's what you'll see with Sergei throughout the entire competition.
Zhang Jishin, a past world record holder, taking on Mazida. And this guy was first in just about everything that he did the last couple of years.
Mazida is an incredibly well-rounded climber. There are 3 disciplines in climbing: bouldering, difficulty, and speed, which we're looking at today. If I were to guess, I put it on Zhang Jishin. He's a past world record holder, and he is a very fast speed climber, incredibly explosive. But it's going to be tight. Look at how close they are. Both moving up into the green hold. And look at Zhang Jishin already getting some ground across into the traverse.
This is
like a different line. Pulls out of the traverse faster, and look at this. It could be Mazida's race. It's going to be hard for Zhang Jishin to catch him.
Wow.
That may be the first time we have ever seen one of the other Chinese athletes beat Zhang Jishin in the World Extreme Games.
Wow, that is an impressive performance right there by Mazida. Aspar Jalolo taking on Roman Kovalev.
Well, anything goes in this competition, but it's going to be tough for Kovalev to beat Aspar. Aspar won last year. He's gotten faster with every run this morning and qualified 3rd fastest time. Look how quick he is off the start.
Aspar on your left. Again, defending champion here at the Kia World Extreme Games.
Right.
Different wall this year. He looks like he's behind a little bit.
He is, but now watch Aspar is pulling ahead in those moves because Kovalev's a bit bigger. It's a little harder for him to move through those sequences, and Aspar is already up into the upper section. It's going to be very hard to catch him.
He's looking at the touchpad. Again, the free fall here after falls, what, about 6 meters? That's a long ways to drop.
It is.
So Aspar will move on. Stanislav Kokorin taking on Vladislav Dulin.
Typically climbers are a bit skinnier, but the speed climbers are very powerful. They are very upper body oriented, and so that's why these guys have such big arms. Kokorin on the left, you can see just how fast he is, an ex-world record holder, and last year he was the #1 speed climber, and look how quickly he just made up all that ground. This is going to be a tight race for the finish.
Kokorin on your left, and looks like he's going to get there first, and he does. Just barely. Stanislav Kokorin. Wow, that was really close.
Close one.
"16 climbers in all. We've narrowed it down to 8. Head-to-head competition your way. Current and past champions. The field of 8. We've narrowed our competition down to 8 climbers, so from here on in, it's win or go home for sure, and it's medal bound. Sergei Lushetsky will take on Rishat Kaibulin from Kazakhstan. So Russia versus Kazakhstan.
You might see some of that, but in general, these guys are so focused, they're going to go as fast as they can, and if they're thinking about the other climber, they're going to have a really hard time.
Here we go,
Rishat,
yeah.
Looking really good, but look how strong Sergei is, just pulling through those sections. And look at this, look at how Sergei skips those holds, but Rishat is putting in a fight.
He certainly is. This is close, and it's, Sergei gets the touch just
19.6 seconds for Sergei. That's one of the fastest times yet. He's crossing through with his right hand, skipping the last hold, whereas Rishat grabbed the last hold with his right hand. Makes all the difference. That's a full second right there.
Right now, Abudza Yulianto taking on Rindi Sufrianto.
They are. The Indonesians are always solid in this competition, and it's actually shaping up to be an Indonesian-Russian final again.
Yeah.
The Russians have a number of guys in there, but the Indonesians still have one more coming with Aspar.
That's right.
Yulianto, a veteran, 3rd place last year, silver medal winner in the past. Sufrianto, also a fierce competitor.
Great shot of them climbing this wall. Again, it goes over vertical. And I don't know who designed this, but they are nuts. Here we go. They're almost even.
They are, and Sufrianto is just looking solid. Look at that. Last year, Sufrianto was one of the most impressive competitors, and he fell, not making it into the semifinals.
Sufrianto will move on to face Sergei Lushetsky. And this is a good look at Sergei, who just tore up the wall in his first race today. And then Mazida from China. The Chinese here in the crowd would love to see an upset.
They would.
Once again, Sergei Sinitsyn, Mazida.
The climbing community around the world is a really welcoming, open family. Watch Sinitsyn just get faster and faster, but Mazida is going to pull out everything he's got. So far, and that's what happens. He's got the pressure of going against one of the ex-champions.
What if Sergei fell here? Would they redo the race?
They would have to have a rerun.
Okay,
so that's the only thing. Too soon.
Oh my goodness.
And that, look at Sergei hitting his head. All he had to do was get to the top, and he would advance. Now he's gonna have to do an extra run. And even if he wins, that means he's got one more run than everyone else, and that fatigue may come back to haunt him in the final.
Aspar Jalolo won this event 1 year ago, and he is getting ready to go head-to-head with a Russian climber, Stanislav Kokorin.
You know, it's tough to say. The Indonesians, they just get faster and faster. But Kokorin is an ex-world champion. He's currently #5 in the world in speed climbing. And he's pretty fast through the bottom. He's got a little bit of an advantage here, but it's a possibility that Aspar can take something away in the top. Let's see if he can get through. Oh, look at that. Aspar making up some time.
Wow.
And Aspar passed him on the traverse. It's going to be all about these final moves.
On the right. And it's on the
and
right.
Cochran gets it.
Stanislav.
Barely 0.3 of a second.
How about that? He defeats the defending champion.
And he is fired up.
The intensity's picking up because we have two climbers getting ready to go back up the climbing wall. One thought they had it in the bank. Then, Josh, what happens?
Mazida slips off of a green hold, moving to the blue. Sinitsyn should just have it in the bag. And you look how solid he is. He's still climbing fast because he wants to continue to train himself for the later rounds. And then he just left foot slips, and he just hits himself in the head thinking, what did I do?
Sergei Sinitsyn getting ready to go back up the climb with Mazida on the right side of your screen when you see him from the wide shot. And Mazida is like, that's pretty darn cool. I get to go again. Mazida right there, and Sergei on your left.
Sergei off to a tremendous start. Look at that. He's just exploding. This is the thing about Sinitsyn. Look at the power moving across the traverse. He's so fluid in there.
And he's probably, hopefully not thinking about the fall earlier, and that time he nails it, no doubt about it.
Absolutely, there's no chance.
So Sergei will advance. He does so having to do the wall twice. Here's a look at the men's semifinal bracket. Sergei Luzhetsky will take on Rindy Sufrianto. Sergei Sinitsyn will be up against Stanislav Kokorin. Great crowd on hand here at the Kia World Extreme Games as we get set for the semifinals. In this particular one, Sergei Luzhetsky, 19 years old from Russia, will take on the Indonesian climber, Rindy Sufrianto, and he is 23. So the young gun's going head-to-head right here.
That's right. Luzhetsky, brand new. This is his first time in the competition. A seasoned youth competitor, scoring very high in the Youth World Championships on repeated years.
Here we go, the semifinal number one. They're both pretty even.
But Sufrianto's going to give it everything he's got. But look at how fast Luzhetsky just moves through those moves.
So Sergei,
Sufrianto feeling the pressure.
Sergei needs to hold on because we've seen that you're not safe until you hit the touchpad.
He's going to take it easy, though. He's slowed down a bit at the end.
The way he hits that touchpad is pretty creative.
It is.
It's like he crosses over. Sergei Sinitsyn, 31 years old, taking on Stanislav Kokorin, 25 years old, veteran and a guy that's experienced, two different climbers, two different stages in their career.
That's right. Both still highly competitive. Cochran number 5 in the world right now. Sinitsyn number 21 in the world. But Sinitsyn has won this event before. He was second last year. He's already ahead. And he just, oh, he fell.
Oh. That's his second fall today.
That move is just challenging people. And now Cochran's going to slow down and make sure that he makes the final. He just does not want to mess it up. All he has to do is get up and touch the top, and he goes and guarantees himself a medal. Taking it easy.
So it will be an all-Russian final.
And here you can see, this is where there's going to be a difference. You see how Cochran is holding on to that purple hold with his right hand, and he jumps up, hits the touchpad with his left hand.
Stage is set for the final. It's all Russian. Sergei Luzhetsky will take on his countryman, Stanislav Kokorin. The bronze medal climb is just about to happen. Two exceptional racers and maybe one that we didn't think we'd see in the bronze medal position. First racer on your left will be Rindy Sufrianto, and this is him from Indonesia. And he will take on the Russian who has fallen twice today, Sergei Sinitsyn.
And this is going to be an exciting one. Sinitsyn, a veteran, second place last year, first the year before. Lots of other high finishes in this event. Sufrianto last year was one of the fastest competitors. He fell going into the semifinals and didn't get a chance at a medal. But Sinitsyn is just fast, and he wants that medal, and I think he wants to show people that he shouldn't have fallen.
He's on the right side.
He's also got 2 of the fastest times today.
About dead even right now. On to
Pretty
Sergey.
close,
Yeah.
but it looks like Sinitsyn is just going to run away with it. Wow.
He's
But
just
both
quick.
of these guys, Sinitsyn turning in a 19.28. That's one of the fastest times.
Smiles at the crowd, and he had some good runs today. Gets the bronze, though. That's not bad at all. This is the gold medal climb. Sergey Luzhetsky, 19 years old, taking on Stanislav Kokorin. This should be a good one. Who do you put your money down on this one if you were a betting man?
I'm going to have to say Luzhetsky is looking pretty good today. So far, he's had incredibly fast times. And what you're going to see is they climb through the 2 blue holds differently. And look at him. Luzhetsky going straight up through the blue holds. Kokorin has to go around. He doesn't have quite the same strength. And here goes Luzhetsky, touching the pad, easily winning. 17.82 seconds. Hands down the fastest time of the day for 15 meters and an overhanging wall. What an incredible performance for the rookie.
That's amazing. 19 years old, comes in here and just destroys it.
Look at how he presses through that central move. Nobody else has the strength in this competition to do that. He's so fast through that section, and it made all the difference.
This is Kia Moments. Check out KiaWorldExtremeGames.com for more information on the Kia World Extreme Games. For Josh Morris, Paul Higgins, and myself, Paula, goodbye, and see you next time for more action.